Hello, everybody, and welcome to one more online coaching call with Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian. I'm Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian over here, welcoming you to one of these calls, which is part of the 100 plus online coaching calls in 30 days from 18 July 2015 to 18 August 2015. And in this call, I'm going to speak about a topic which as something as an interesting topic, as in, is there a shortage of money? So I'm going to take on the question: is there a shortage of money? Now, what inspired me to take a call, to do an online coaching call on this topic is because, yesterday, I was speaking with one of my prospective clients who wanted to do one of my training programs. He wanted to be part of one of my training programs. And I was speaking with him. He said, "Sir, I want to do the program, but the issue is I'm having a shortage of money. I'm not earning enough. And I'm a very poor person. No, especially he says himself to be a poor person where his probable turnover may be running in the banks. So what I'm going to address over here is not just about this person, this particular person, but the general belief system that there is getting circulated in terms of there is a shortage of money. I've seen it across many clients and many prospects whom and many businessmen, especially with whom I have worked on and reached out, especially in the last few months. And I want to share in my views over here, and I want you to become aware and share the awareness that I got in about this topic, that is there a shortage of money. This is the biggest myth and misconception, which is a true belief at the same time. Is there a shortage of money? There is a shortage of money. This is the biggest myth and misconception at one level, and at another level, it is a true belief system for some type of people. Some type of people. So how is it and where is it that it's a myth and misconception? How is it and where is it that it's a true belief or true for some people, and why is it true for some people? And if it is a myth, how to overcome it? These are all the different things that we'll be discussing over here. And even if it's true for you, how can you become a person? How can you become a person for whom this will become false? For whom this will become false? That's what we'll be discussing over in this current coaching call. So as we go on with this call, in case if you're having any questions as we progress through this call, the number you can send me a text to or send me a WhatsApp message if you're watching it live or even recorded. I mean, if you're watching it recorded, feel free to send me if any questions are there to the number 984-111-8294. You can send me an SMS or you can send me a WhatsApp message, and be sure when you are sending it across to also mention your email ID so that I can reply to you through email. So that's one. You can also connect me and find my other contact details in my website www.drmaharajasivasubramanian.com. And this is one of the topics, even though money is not considered as the major topic. How do you break the myth, and how do you in terms of practically bring in systems into your business where there is not a shortage of money, where you can work through in creating business systems where there's no shortage of money. That's one of the mastermind programs. I do multiple programs on the same topic. One of the mastermind programs on which I deal with it in a practical way for different people, especially people in business, people who are working for their own, and also for other people who want to learn more, is yeptheworld.com, your unique platform to the world.com. So now coming on to the topic, my question to you first, in the beginning itself, do you believe is there a shortage of money? If so, why? Do you believe is there a shortage of money? If so, why? That's my first question. And I'll give you some seconds to get an answer from yourself. Okay. Now, if you said yes, it's good. If you said no, it's again good. What it reflects is a series of life experiences which you have went through, which have created this belief system, as in that hey, there is a shortage of money, or hey, there is no shortage of money. At the end of it, this is a belief system, and it's your life experiences, it's your life exposure, it's your education, it's in terms of what people tell to you, which defines in terms of if there is a shortage of money or if there is no shortage of money. Over a period of time, when you have the experience, because both at the end of the day are neutral thoughts, but on repetitive basis and repetitive references and exposures and experiences in life, that's where they become a belief system. That's where they become a belief system. If you believe that there's no shortage of money, well, I'm going to add on to some more points for you to reinforce your belief system in a positive way. And if you believe, like there's a shortage of money, then I like you to be, I request you to be a little open-minded and listen to some of my points, which I want to share. Listen to some of the awareness and learning which I've gotten. And if you feel that they're sounding logical to you, then take them. That there's any logical answer over there, then take them. Take them and use them in an appropriate way which you feel useful. And if you want to reject them, feel comfortable to do so. But to begin with, I'll ask you. However, to begin with, I will ask you, listen to them. Listen to them, yeah, or maybe watch them or read them, whichever it is, whichever format you're getting in this content, and then make a informed decision. That's what I'm asking for you. So coming over to the concept of money. Coming over to the concept of money. Let us look at like how money actually got formed. As a society, we were all like in a barter system. We started with the barter system, or it was like like everybody was taking care of themselves. Over a period of time, we came in across different occupations, and then we started with barter system, and then over a period of time, it went on to become money. It went on to become money, where if it were the coins, they were getting minted. If they were the currency notes, they were getting printed. If they were coins minted, currency notes printed. So my question is, are the mints still open? Are the printing presses still open? So they are open. They are open, and so that's where we are having a more new amount of revenue, actually revenue and money getting circulated. Money and revenue getting circulated. I mean, like in today's world, where we see a lot of billionaires, where did those new currency notes actually come from? If money is in a shortage, then how did they become Billionaires. Why? Because I mean, like earlier, the quantity in which they were printed or they were created was less compared to how much they are right now. So that's point number one. Point number two. How about thinking the abundance? Like I'm saying this point for those people who believe in like spirituality and having spiritual. How about believing in abundance? This is the only point where it's about the spiritual stuff. The rest are all going to be more of practical, logical steps. How about thinking about in terms of abundance? How about thinking in terms of abundance? When you start thinking in the range of abundance, then don't you think like there is much more, and there are much more things that are happening across the world, and that there are many more resources. So bringing in an abundance that there's plenty for everyone, and when there is plenty for everyone, how can there be a shortage of money? So this is the second point. Coming on to the third point. If we live in India, two movies which got released recently, both 500 crore plus business. Both of them did 500 crore plus business. Money was in a shortage. How could both of those movies do a 500 crore plus business? That's the next point. And now coming on to the next point. If money is in a shortage, then my question to you is, are there competitors whom you have who seem to be earning a lot? Are there other people whom you know who seem to be making a lot of money? So what is it all about? Are there no one who seems to be making no money? There are some people, right? It's just that sometimes it may be your competition, sometimes it may be your alternate service providers, sometimes it may be a different industry where money is made. I mean, a lot of people make it over here. Like, hey, I'm not in the entertainment industry, I'm not in the movie industry, so how can we compare with two movies making in 500 crores plus money and me not being able to make any money? Well, the answer over here is people found the movies valuable. People are valuing entertainment and what you're seeing. People are valuing entertainment. People are valuing the creative entertainment, the storytelling over there, the storylines over there, the storyboards over there, the way of presentation, the way of relatedness, the way it got promoted. Both the movies got promoted. And like I even came across some reviews, like some writer, all this is all because of the hype surrounding behind either the stars or the cast or the story or the director or something like that. See, even if it is hype, people are considering. So here we need to understand one important concept about money. And that is, it's not just about money. Everything moves through some of the rules. What are some of the rules? Everything moves from a place where it is in high tension to a place where it is low tension. That's one. Everything moves in a way of exchange, and the force of gravity acts. The force of gravity acts. So are you exerting, or are you, like showing in such an amount of energy where the money is getting gravitated towards you, where the money is getting attracted towards you? Are you having the vibration, the energy, the mindset of abundance where the money is coming across to you? Are you being valuable enough to the market? Are you being valuable enough to your service provider, to your ideal customers, wherein they say, hey, this person is so much valuable, and what they are offering to me is so much important, so much, high priority and so much valuable that I need to give my money right now to them and get it. So are you being it so? So that's where, like it's all about being valuable to other people. You can have all the money that you want in your life. If you're able to be even more valuable, more than that, even more valuable than more than that, than what you want to the people around, to the people around. Recently, I came across a video. Recently, I came across a video where, like a guy who actually has been working, like he's working as a BPO executive, uh, like earning 50,000 rupees salary per month. He does some experiment. It was part of a social experiment where he goes and, like dresses himself as a beggar and goes and begs in one of the cities. And they did some calculations based upon like what was his collection, and it was found out that he had a double earning potential from being a beggar and being a BPO executive. So I'm not saying that the society is valuing beggars more than BPO executive. It's about like how you position yourself. It's about like how you position the value, how you reach out to the value. So sometimes that's where it is. Sometimes that's where it is. So it's about being able to present yourself as highly valuable. It's about being able to present yourself as highly valuable, and that's where the important thing is. You need to understand what your customer wants. You need to understand what your customer finds as valuable, and you need to connect all those things with your business propositions, with your business systems, and then be able to demonstrate it to them. And that's where you can be, like even more valuable and getting more money. I just received, like uh, before this call started, I received a testimonial like message coming to me from one of my clients, and it read, like, you're amazing and awesome, Maharaja, for being unstoppable and for keep going on and on and on and on, forward, 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 irrespective of whichever direction wind is blowing. Thumbs up. So this is the message I get in WhatsApp, like around 30 minutes back, 40 minutes back. Now, why is this person sending me such a message? It's not that it may be true that this is me. It may not be true that this is me. But as a client, this is what I have positioned myself for my client to be able to perceive. So the lesson over here is, if we are able to be valuable for a lot more people, if you are able to be valuable to a lot more people, especially to your target customer, especially to the people who have the money, then you will not have any shortage of money. You will not have any shortage of money. So that's one thing. The second thing, if you have your own personal brand, if you have your own personal brand, irrespective of the industry. I mean, let us look at the advertising agency. Let us look at any agency, irrespective of the industry to which you belong to. If you are a celebrity, if you are a celebrity, there are always people who are ready to pay you just for your celebrity status, just for your celebrity status, for an affiliation, or for a marketing affiliation, or for a joint venture, or for you to sit on their board, or for you to be their spokesperson, or for you to be their ambassador, or for you to, like get featured in their advertisement, whichever it is, for which you need to become a celebrity person. So what I mean by celebrity, you can be celebrity across any industry. It's not necessary you can be celebrity only if you are in entertainment industry, or if you are in a game like cricket, or if you are in movies. Yes, I do accept and acknowledge that you gain a celebrity quotient faster over that. But that doesn't mean you cannot be a celebrity in your area of passion. Tell me any industry to which that you belong to. My question to you will be, is there a superstar whom a lot of people know in your industry? Tech industry, there are a lot of superstars. Healthcare industry, there are a lot of superstars. Medical industry, there are a lot of superstars. Coaching, there are a lot of superstars. Consulting, there are a lot of superstars. There will always be superstars irrespective of the industry. So learn to become the superstar of your industry. Learn to give the attention that a celebrity is able to command in your industry. That's another point. The next one, get published. Get published. Now, getting published doesn't mean you have to go and write a book, and that's the only way you can get published. Wherein you have a book which is commercially published either by like some of the biggest publishing houses. Yes, that does help. That does help. But at the end of it, or even at the beginning of it, or in the journey of the whole process, there are other ways of publishing also. I mean, you have video channels like YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook videos, where you can create videos and publish them. You're having all the social media channels, multiple social media channels through which you can go ahead and publish yourself. You are having, like blogs. You can write in articles. So there are different ways where you can actually getting published. The whole idea over here, the most important thing over here is for you to get creative. And the moment you start getting creative, get in the superstar position, get be valuable or position yourself to be valuable in terms of your target market, you're going to get in more money. You're going to get in more money, and there's never going to be a shortage. You also need to understand money in the terms of money is nothing but a value exchange. Money is nothing but a value exchange. When you give someone who has money something that he perceives to be more valuable than his money or his or her money, when you give them something more valuable, then they are going to give you his or her money. Why? Because they are getting in return something that is even more valuable, something that they believe is something to be even more valuable. So for which you need to learn how to construct and create something that is more valuable. That's one. And you also need to be clear in terms of your marketing messages, in terms of your marketing advertisements, in terms of your marketing channels, and other ways wherein you are able to show yourself, you are able to demonstrate yourself, you are able to deliver the results of value. Marketing for me has always been only one definition. It's about being valuable to the market. It's about being valuable to the market. I mean, I engage in marketing like this. I engage in marketing where I go and educate people. Am I belonging to the service industry? Yes, I belong to the service industry. Am I belonging to the training industry? Yes, I belong to the training industry. Do I belong to the consulting industry? Yes, I belong to the consulting industry. I belong to other industries also. I'm in the network marketing industry. Very soon I'll be getting into product industry. But at the same time, it's about being valuable. It's about being valuable. I personally don't know of a lot of professionals in these industries who, like taking their intellectual property, something like this, for which, like I can easily come in and do a workshop where I can charge people. Now, do I do workshops where I charge people for something similar? Yes, but at the same time, I also believe in sharing it and adding in more value through these ways for all the people who are still stuck in the belief system that, hey, there is a shortage of money. I can't pay Dr. Maharaja and get his services done. So it's as simple as that. So is there a shortage of money? There's never a shortage of money. What there is a shortage of? There is a shortage of creativity. There is a shortage of courage. There is a shortage of being able to seize the opportunity and be able to move forward. There's a shortage of taking action. There's a shortage of being valuable. There's a shortage of taking the effort and the time and the resources and the money and whatever it is and putting in the effort to understand who is the target market that you need to focus on, who is going to buy from you. Right? A lot of people say, when I ask them, who is your customer, who is your target market, they say, oh, everybody can buy. For that matter, even I can say, anybody who has a brain and wants to use it and wants to become better in their life, they are my target market. Are they my target market? But trust me, I have such a wide area of my services that anybody who has a brain and wants to live a better life, I have service for him. I have service for him. So I can serve everybody, I can sell to everybody, but I can't market to everybody. I can't reach out to everybody and create the attention. That will require a lot more of resources, which I may or may not be having right now. However, can I do it at one step at a time? It's about like creating a wall. How was the Great Wall of China built? It was not built just like that. It was built one brick or one stone at a time. That's how you do it. That's how you build a castle. That's how you build an empire. That's how you build something like the Great Wall of China. That's how you build something like the pyramid. So if you want to represent a monument like that, how do you do it? Like Will Smith says in one of his videos, one of his motivational videos, it's like about it's not about seeing the wall. It's about from his own life experience where he was asked, I think it was him and his brother who were asked to build the wall by his father. You go and check it out on YouTube. It's out on YouTube. Amazing video. So it's about like taking up one brick and placing it. And that's where the whole thing is. It's about like being creative, taking action. And for all these things, there's also one more fundamental thing that's important. And that's where I believe a lot of people having the lack of, and it's learning. It is learning. I mean, if you have learned that there's a shortage of money, then that's what it's going to be. You have to unlearn the whole process. Learning is not about learning. Learning is always about unlearning and learning, unlearning and learning. It's a repetitive cyclic process where you unlearn something and then you learn something new. You unlearn something and then you learn something new. So it's a repetitive cyclic process. It's a repetitive cyclic process which is to be followed up till you are alive, or till the time that you want to be alive, not just living, till the time you want to be alive and express and share and be valuable and earn money and all those things. You have to be constantly be ready to unlearn and learn, and that's how you go ahead and do it. So these are, like some of the ways, like you need to learn. People don't have courage. If people don't have the risk appetite, if people don't have the tenacity or the grit or the persistence or the perseverance to keep on going forward and forward and forward, all these things, come on, all these things are not something that comes from the creator. For me, I mean, like I was brought up for 10 years, all the formative years of a life person, I was brought up in a place where it was all about like being in a comfort zone. That's how I was brought. But I had to learn every single thing. When you start learning every single thing, and trust me, you can learn everything. If I can learn, anybody can learn. If I can learn, anybody can learn. I'll be sharing it in one more video later, maybe next week when I do a finale for the 100 plus online coaching course as to why I believe that if I can learn and grow, anybody can learn and grow. And more so, I can help them to learn and grow if they are ready to work with me. I'll be sharing about it in that video. But over for you, for in this video, it's all about learning. It's all about learning. One of the main goals that I had, like as to why I'm doing this 100 plus online coaching course is to be valuable and to create the impact and given the learning resources to all people, irrespective of whether they are my clients or they're not my clients. Like say for example, people just say, yesterday I did a video. A lot of people say, like people buy because this is the lowest price. I did a whole video where I explained, it's not about the lowest price. And I also did another video, another online coaching call, which you can find online. If you don't find it online, send me a message in my this one, and I'll send you the link. Send me an email. Send me an email with your email ID asking that, hey, I want these videos, and I'll share the video with you. Share that video and also some other videos with you. There are 40 plus reasons as to why people buy. Now my question to you is, I'm telling to you there are 40 plus reasons. And I'm not just telling, go online and maybe Google search why people buy, space, Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian. You'll find a video. It should be around for 48 minutes to 1 hour. I think it's around a 1 hour video where, like I have listed out 40 plus different reasons. And I'm also sharing with you, does your business marketing systems, positioning system, branding system, promotion system and sales system, do they have all those 40? If they are having it, there's going to be no shortage of money, trust me. There's going to be no shortage of money. And all the businesses which are billion-dollar businesses right now, multi-billion-dollar businesses, $100 billion, $200 billion businesses, all of them, or many of them, they started in a garage. They were all started in a garage. So how about going ahead and doing it? If they can start from a garage, come on guys, you can also do it. You can also do it. This is like, like I have been working with some of the international trainers who are coming from mostly or majorly from US to India. And one observation which a lot of those people have made is, like, hey, you guys belong to the land of wisdom. So here I'm asking you a challenge. Here I'm giving you a challenge, or here I'm giving you a question, or here I'm giving you a request. I'm making a request. Like, hey, learn yourself. There is no shortage of money. Trust me, there's never a shortage of money. I'm begging you that there is no shortage of money. Why? Because I was not. I'm getting a little emotional, and this was not planned. This is coming just like that. I was brought up in a family where we were told that money doesn't grow in trees. I had a lot of my dreams shattered because there has been a shortage of money. I had many days where I didn't have food. I couldn't have food. Many educational programs which I couldn't attend. Everything because of one basic thought pattern, like there is no money. A lot of relationships have been lost in my life. I couldn't go on with a lot of people, and I didn't even have a lot of common day-to-day fun activities that a lot of people could go through, because like this belief system that there's a shortage of money tormented me a lot. Tormented me a lot. It, it crushed a lot of my own dreams even before they were born. That like, hey, money doesn't grow in trees. Money is not available. There's a shortage of money. And I tell to people, like, see, and I was brought up with this belief system, and I believe that a lot of times it's like our own inner insecurities or our own inner myths and misconceptions and our negative experiences in life. I mean, like, where somebody scolds you, some authority person scolds you, or some teacher tells you that you can't be rich, or something. Like, I'm not blaming any of them, and I'm telling to you also, you also don't blame any of them. Rather, learn to forgive them, because it was like one of my AFT teacher taught me. Their intention was not to harm us, but their intention was to protect us. It was just that they didn't learn or know better. Now, the question over here is, do you still want to stay in the same state where you also didn't learn or know better? Or you can take in this opportunity where I'm telling to you, hey, if you can be more valuable, there is no shortage of money. And trust me, I'm a living example for it. I charge around like somewhere between 5 to 10 times more in my own professional life for all the services that I offer compared to other competitors or other colleagues or even other seniors whose work experience is similar to my age. Whose work experience is similar to my age, because I've been able to crack the code that it is all about being valuable, being creative, being ready to take in the risk, being able to focus on problems. Yes, the answer is being able to focus on the problems, both internal, in your mind, in your blueprint, and throwing them out, throwing them out, and also being able to face on the problems that is there outside and creating solutions for it. A lot of people think I'm a person who is pessimistic or like who focuses on a lot of problems. No, I'm rather a pragmatic person who has understood. Only when I focus on peak problems and especially other people's problems and provide them with solution, that's where my dreams are going to get fulfilled. That's where I'm going to get paid. That's where people are going to respect me. That's where people are going to connect with me. That's where strangers are going to give me something of value in exchange, because I have helped them in getting a solution for their problem. Now, for you, if you still feel, no, I have shattered at least like 10 to 15 points over here with my emotional story, and also like in that dog, there is no shortage of money. That's the absolute truth. There is no shortage of money. Does money grows in trees? Does money grows in mango trees? No, money doesn't grow on mango trees. Mangoes grow on mango trees, and it's for you to go and pluck those mangoes, go to the market and sell those mangoes for money. This is the biggest practical example I can give you. This is the biggest practical example that I can give you. Now, if you put in the effort to pluck them and sell them outside your farm or outside your home, you may get in some money. If you pluck them and go and take them to the mass market or for the community market, you may get in a different amount of money. If you go and start your own roadside shop, it's a different amount of money. If you go and negotiate with the supermarket or be a supermarket owner, it's going to be a different amount of money. If you go and put it as a shop, a small shop, and sell those mangoes, it's going to be a different way of money. If you sell mangoes as such in a cart, different type of money. If you take the same mangoes, put them in cartons and pack them in a beautiful carton, that's going to be a different amount of money. If you're going to sell them online through e-commerce websites, I mean, yes, there are organic food stores which sell organic mangoes through online. WhatsApp, people sell it. Social media, people sell it. I've seen where people posting in Facebook, people posting in WhatsApp, in some of the groups that I see come across, where people say, hey, I've got mangoes, organic mangoes, this much amount of kgs, this is the price, and people get to sell. People get to sell, get to courier it across different cities. Now, if you want to be added to those WhatsApp groups, or you want information regarding those type of Facebook groups, send me an email. Send me an email, and I'll either send you the link, or I will take your number and ask the admin in such groups if they can add you. If they can add you, so send me your details, and I'll surely help. The key over here is money. There is no shortage. There is never a shortage of money. All there is a shortage of is learning. All there is a shortage of is knowledge. Knowledge where then you can go and seize an opportunity. Opportunities are plenty. You tell me a problem, I'll tell you an opportunity. That's what life has taught me. What I have learned from life and what helps me to keep on moving forward right now, even though for years I didn't move in at such a pace or such a speed. What life has taught me is only one thing: there is always opportunity available. It's just that how much you are ready to put in yourself, how much you are ready to commit, how much you are ready to go in all in and make the best out of every opportunity, and how much you are taking in and investing in your own self and developing your own self in developing over here in terms of knowledge and wisdom and make the growth over here. There's no shortage of money. Money is in abundance. Money is in plenty. It is just that, have you created the platform? Have you created the systems? Have you created the value proposition? Have you created the processes? Have you created a business? Have you created a brand where money comes as an exchange for the value that you have to offer? The whole If the World Mastermind program is all about it. So if you want to learn it in a practical way, do become a member. If you want to learn what are the different steps involved for you to create your own platform, go to the website again, iftheworld.com, and go and click on the link for If the World Mastermind Group or Mastermind Program. And there you will find in at least like 50 different areas where you can focus on in terms of developing your platform, in developing your systems and processes where you can position yourself to be more valuable for your customers. So that's one. The second thing is also go and check in the videos, some of the videos which I've done about content marketing, about you are the brand, which is about personal branding. I've done a video about 5 stages of customers, which is all about customer acquisition, customer retention, customer engagement, customer education, and customer referral. How to get in the customer referral. You need to go and increase in sales. If you are in a business and you say that there's no cash, it doesn't mean there's no cash, which is actually a byproduct result or a symptom of the real disease, which is there are no sales happening. So go and check out the video of sales ladder and sales funnel. That's another resource which you can find in over there. What I'm saying, you just need to type in sales ladder and sales funnel, Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian. You'll be able to find it out. If not, like I said, like I'm sharing it again, you can find my email address at my website. It's drmaharaja@drmaharaja.com. That's my email ID. My WhatsApp number is 984-111-8294. So you can feel free to send me your WhatsApp messages. And yes, if you want to know more details regarding this program, then it's iftheworld.com. You can also find my page in Facebook, Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian. This is a page which you can go and like and follow. Because I'm also in the process of creating a lot more of practical programs where I work with you. They are not just training programs, but it's more of practical programs where I get to work with you in terms of teaching you and training you regarding the entire process. And over here, this video itself, yes, this video would have been for like say around 30 minutes. This online coaching call will be for around 30 minutes. I have also shared resources of at least like around 6 to 7 hours. The names of the resources, which now you have to take the first step towards your money dreams, towards your dream to having that money, that wealth, which will make your dreams and your family dreams to come true. Now it's for you to take the action. You have to take the responsibility and go and take the action. That, hey, okay, fine. Now I'm going to take the first step. What is the first step? Go ahead and take action. Or if you want to learn to create a certain level of certainty, if you want to learn so that you can burst, break, kill, crush, throw away, throw out, let go of all the myths and misconceptions, all the disempowering belief systems that you're having over here regards money, go and check out all those videos which I have shared. So that's like around 6 to 7 hours of video. And also send me an email. Why? Because I have mentioned about like 5 or 6 videos over here, or 5 or 6 online coaching courses over here. I'll also send you in some more additional resources just for sending me an email. Just for sending me an email. How good is that? So I will be sharing it across with you. And in case if you have any specific questions which you want me to take on, especially on this topic, send me those questions too, and I'll take them maybe in a future video or through my blog. And if you mention your email ID, I'll also send you the link where I'm answering your questions. So there's never a shortage of money. There are only people who are being lazy, who are being lethargic, who are staying very much in their comfort zone. Or I'm not saying that everything applies for everyone. It's just that everything like people fit into one or more category, or maybe even all category. So money, the shortage is there for people who are lazy, for people who are stuck in the comfort zone, for people who are resisting it, for people who don't want to be valuable, for people who don't have the courage, for people who don't want to be creative, for people who don't want to take any risk, for people who want to play it extremely safe to the level that they want to get killed and crushed, for people who are not educating themselves, for people who are, like holding on still baggages to all their life histories. I mean, life experiences does throw you. It does throw you. I mean, like you would have been brought up. The question is, are they serving you anymore? Especially in case of money. Especially in case of money. I mean, I get to meet thousands of people every single year. And for nearly 90% of them, or at least like 60% of them, let me go in a very small case. At least for 60% of them, all their problems are because of deficiency in money. All their problems are because of deficiency in money. I mean, even for couples, when I do relationship counseling, I tell to them, it's just because of three reasons why couples have an issue. It's because there's a communication gap. It's because there's a money issue, or it's because there's a lack of romance and intimacy. It's because of only these three factors. So money plays a role even over there. A lot of people are not able to pursue their education because they don't have any money. Now that you are aware of it, it's your responsibility that you need to go and grow your money. I'm not going to be one of those guys who says, like, hey, the rich have to go and subsidize people, they have to go and give their money. No, no, no. Why? Because of one simple reason. Yes, I also didn't have money, but then I learned how to go and earn the money. A lot of people who are rich, they become rich. A lot of people, I'm not saying all of them, a lot of people who are rich, they also started with nothing in their hand. They also started with nothing in their hand. I just came across, but not just yesterday, I came across a post in my Facebook timeline from one of the magazines, which had listed around 17 top billionaires who started with nothing. A lot of them were orphans. A lot of them were refugees. So, with that being the scenario, if they could do it and go on to become a billionaire, if I could do it, I'm not there yet, but going over there, then I'm sure you guys can also do it. I'm sure you guys can also do it. And you can help other people also to do it. So if you're a coach, consultant, or trainer, you can also help other people to do it. And I've given you the different reasons why there is no shortage of money. I've given you the 11 reasons, like 10 plus 1, the 11 reasons towards the end as to why there is a shortage of money or why people are still stuck in that level. And if you want to give me one way, people generally ask one way, like tell me one, like sure short way wherein I can break through and come out. It's learning. It's learning. You have to learn to throw out the blueprint and then follow through with your learning. Learning is not just about learning. It's not just about taking some stuff and putting it in. It's about taking some stuff and living it. That's what real learning is all about. That's what real learning is all about. Where you take it, put it inside over here, inside your temples, inside your brain, and then live it. And then live it through every individual cell of your being. And if you're able to do it, then break through any issues related with money. You can break through any issues related with money. And that's what every single system, whether it's financial planning, whether it's about stock trading, whether it's about like investment opportunities, whether it's about network marketing opportunities, whether it's about like spiritual or metaphysical workshops related with money, or whether it's about practical workshops about money, or whether it's about financial consulting, wealth consulting, whichever way the things, all of these focus on one important aspect, and that is where you get to learn so that you can go through the personal transformation and become the person who will end up doing all those activities, as a byproduct of which you will have all the money you want and you will never have a shortage of money. So I'll finish this with an online question called with one question, and that question is, whenever you have a shortage of money, you need to ask yourself the question, where is it that I'm having a shortage of creation or value exchange? Where is it that I'm having a shortage of value creation or value exchange, because of which I'm having this shortage of money? And what is it and where is it I can go ahead and create the value creation and the value exchange, because of which I'll be able to overcome this shortage of money. And you can do it. I have done it multiple times with that. You can do it. Trust me, you can do it. I'm wishing you great success in doing it. This is Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian N signing off. Have a great day. Bye bye. And one final request. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, over here. I'm here. One final request. If you know of a person who knows that there is a shortage of money, whichever format you're getting this content, whether it's a video, it's an audio, or it's a text, whichever it is, please do share it along with them. Please do share it along with them. And that's one of the best ways where you can go ahead and help them. And if you're watching it in social media, please do share it in your social media. Why? Because there will be someone, or there will be someone might get inspired and start taking action. And that's the final request that I have for you. And still really wishing you great success in being able to have all the money that you want, have all the money and all the wealth that you want in your life. Have a great day. Bye.